I'm currently on my way back from Cincinnati. Spent a couple days down here with my girl, see her while she's living here for school. So I'm just on my way back right now to Columbus, and that's pretty much it. So you're going to see a lot of clips of me driving, maybe some street races if I can. Like I said, Five Below did not have anything the other day. If you watched my previous video, I tried to find any car accessory pieces where I could get like a phone mount that I could stick on my dash or my windshield or something, but like I just couldn't find one there that I liked. I mean, not that they really had that many to begin with. They had a really long one that had suction cups, and it was like really stretchy and stuff, but I just had a feeling that it was more something for like a wall or a mirror or something to keep the camera still and stable and positioned where you want to, versus in the car where it can be shaking and flopping around just like that. So I didn't end up getting anything over there. I'm probably gonna go on Amazon and find something there, because Amazon usually does have some pretty good stuff for cars, like car accessories and everything. I am talking a little bit louder. I don't know if it sounds a little funky or what, but my car is a little on the louder side on the highway, so, or at least on camera it is. So I'm like, I might as well talk a little bit louder to make sure you guys can hear me so I don't have to redo this clip again. But other than that, just driving back, I'm going to see if I can find a Dunkin' Donuts to get a chai real quick, because my girl literally is obsessed with chais and then made me obsessed with chais. Because I never had one before until she was like, hey, this is when we first started dating. She's like, hey, do you want to go to Starbucks? I was like, I mean, sure, I guess. I don't really know what I would get. And then she got her chai, and I told her, I'm like, honestly, I'll pass right now. And then she had a chai, and she's like, just try this. And I was like, all right, I'll try it. Cool. That, like, no big deal. That's fine. And then she was like, is it good? And I was like, yeah. Like, I actually really fucking like this a lot. So I'm gonna look for Dunkin' real quick and see if I can get off an exit, get that real quick, and then finish my drive home. And I'll kind of just do like a little talking and driving, etc. And then we'll simply just go from there. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have made it to Dunkin' Donuts. Ooh, that's an old ass Tacoma. I like that. Alright, let's order this.
Hi, Mel. Yeah.
Yeah, may I get can I just get a large iced chai tea latte, please, with very light ice?
Alrighty, anything else?
And let's do, can I do a Boston cream?
Yeah, just one.
Yeah, just one's fine.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Alrighty, go Browns.
Alright, thank you. So pulling up to Dunkin' right now, and I got just a Boston cream donut because it's my favorite, and I don't eat them too often, so I treat myself once in a while. And I got that chai latte. So once I'm about to pull up to the window, once I get everything, I'll show you guys what I'm eating, and we'll hit the road again.
Hi, 544.
Sure. I appreciate it.
Here you go. Have a good
Thank you. You too. Yeah, someone in a Charger just started ripping shit. Alright, so just got out the line of Dunkin', and I'm putting my straw in my drink right now. So the thing about chai tea lattes, they are literally like chai mix in milk, and you can throw whatever the type milk that you want in it. I personally do lactose free, and when I drink so I'm lactose. When I drink lactose free milk, I don't necessarily care which one I drink. I think it really just depends on my mood. If I go in being like, I want whole milk, or I want 1, 2, fat-free, etc., it just really depends. But this is pretty big. I got the medium yesterday with my girl, and I was just like, yeah, the medium was cool. I was like, fuck it, I'll try the large. So this is what it looks like. It's actually really good. If you never had one before, it might change your life, or it might not. It really just depends on your taste buds and all that good stuff. So, got plenty of napkins, because I might need them for this thing. Then you guys can see right in here. So I was going to try and hold the donut and flip the back over. Yeah, there it is. So, that is that. I will probably smash this thing real quick, and then we'll hit back on the road. And then I'm going to get some more highway footage and stuff like that. So if I start ripping shit, then I'm just going to rip shit. So I'm going to smash this donut real quick, and then let's hit the road. Oh, of course, I literally, excuse me, literally took one bite into the donut. Let me turn this heat off. I'm roasting. Literally took one fucking bite into the donut, and custard covered my Rick and Morty hoodie, like all down here. So I cleaned that up, and I'm glad they gave me napkins because I needed those. But let's go hit the road again, and let's do some car talk. Alright, just finished my Siggy, and now let's do some car talk. So, if any of you have been in a relationship that was where you saw each other pretty much every single day to not, it's different, that's for sure. It's definitely different. It's not the best feeling in the world, but like, it is satisfying when you do get to go down and see your better half and give them a hug, give them a big old kiss, and have cuddles and all that stuff. But like, so for me, I met my girl at BB Bob when I was working there during the pandemic. So we met during the pandemic, and then we started hanging out. I got like her Snap, Insta number, all that stuff, and I was like, I like this chick. She's cute, she's nice, she's mature. She's probably like 19, 20. In reality, I was 23, almost 24, and she was 18. And I was like, well, my initial thought was like, man, my first two relationships were older than me, and they weren't mature at all. So might as well try to find someone that is older, you know? But that didn't work out for me too well, so I met her, and I was like, you know what, it can't hurt. I was a little closed off to it at first, but she was just so cool. I was like, you know, and she still is cool. And I was like, you know, it's fine. Let me just fuck around with this for a little bit and see. So, talked to her for 6 months while she went down to Cincinnati for her first semester. Second semester, they had to shut the school down because of COVID, and they just had all the classes online. So she texted me, and she was like, hey, guess what? You get the next 9 months with me. And I was like, oh, that's fucking cool. I'm down with that. And then literally 9 months went by in a blink of an eye, and then she's moving down to Cincinnati full time. So I was not super thrilled or happy with that, but I was like, you know, it is what it is. It's definitely something that we're both going to have to get used to and just continue on our relationship from there. So I don't know if any of you guys are in a long distance relationship, if you are or have been, or if it started out as like local On a little side note, one thing that drives me up the wall about driving to and fro Cincinnati, there's a semi truck in the right lane. He's going probably 65. The semi-truck that was behind him was like, oh, I want to go 66. So they take, I mean, this one didn't take incredibly long to get over, but they're like, oh, I want to go 66, and it takes them a good 10 miles to get over. So you're going like 66 miles an hour into 70, and everyone's just trying to blast it through here. So that is my biggest pet peeve going to and from Cincinnati, and these semi-trucks can suck a dick. So I am going to talk a little louder because the phone's a little further away from me, but I don't know. Long distance, you will have your ups and downs in the relationship, and it's not always the best and the most fun. And this thing's still broken, by the way, but I'm gonna hold it so it doesn't rattle. I mean, I don't know, like, it is nice for me to have like a mental break, like from Columbus, from work, from all the shit that is going on at home and everything, and just whatever else. Like, it's nice to like just take a little break from all that, just kind of escape like your own little reality, I guess, to come into a whole new world that it's not necessarily, well, it was foreign, but now isn't. And it's just one of those things that I like coming down here. I think I lost my vein, but it's not a big deal. I don't know. I like coming down to Cincinnati just because of that fact and aspect of it, which is actually super, super nice. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know where my, oh, never mind. I found it. But yeah, it is nice coming down to Cincinnati. I feel like I can escape, and it's nice. And I mean, I don't mind the drive. Like, some days I'm kind of like, oh, I really have to do this drive, but like, it's so worth it every single time. It's like, once I actually get there, I'm like, oh, that wasn't actually as bad as I thought. Actually, I had a really good time going down to Cincinnati a couple days ago on Saturday night. I had quite a few people that are like, oh, look at this SI, let's try and race them. And they got fucking smoked. So, no, that is the one nice thing about this car. It, full bolt-ons on the dyno, only ran around 210 to the wheels, which is like pretty decent. It has the 8800 red line on this thing. You usually shift right around 85 unless I'm like really like trying to beat someone, but that's the thing with this car. Since the red line is so high and VTEC is just its own animal in this thing, like, it's so easy to just dust other people, take them to Gapplebee's, as I like to call it, and a whole bunch of other car guys who have fast cars. By no means is this thing the fastest thing in the world, because it is my daily, but I mean, you have to give respect to the SIs because they are pretty fast, like whether they're stock or have modifications. And like, my buddy just bought one that was tuned. He only has 20 more horsepower than I do, but I'm over here like, man, I could get a K-Tune V2 and get this thing like right around 250, 260 wheel horsepower, and I'd probably wouldn't do anything else other than that to like the engine and tuning of the car. I definitely would like to do some cool things to the exterior. Like I said, this is going to be in my separate video when I talk about what I'm going to do with each car. So I really don't have that many plans for the SI. I mean, I do, but I don't. So it's just kind of one of those things that I'm just going to take kind of slowly with this car, because I'm only doing like 3, maybe 4 different things with this car. It's the Miata that's going to be like the pretty loaded in-depth video. The SI video, what I'm going to do and everything, will probably be extremely short, but at least you'll get to see what I'm going to do with it, and I'm going to film the entire process of like filming me like working on the car, like pulling the engine from the Miata and all that stuff. It's gonna be like really fun. I'm gonna have some good content for you guys, but I'm gonna stop rambling and going on. I'm gonna finish this drive, and then I'll film here and there on the way up some car shit, and if I get any races or anything like that, then let's just get to it. Yeah, so I'm about 40 minutes from home. GPS said 39, I'll just say 40 for video about that, except for Westerville. As you know, my whole rant about them in my video I posted, well, the last video I posted. So I think I've been pretty consistent thus far. This is my third video I think I'm going to be uploading in a row. Like I said, I don't know if this content's going to be daily. It's obviously just, if I have shit to film, I have shit to film. If I don't, I don't. It's totally cool. I mean, you guys can message me on Instagram, or you can comment down below in the comment section of my channel, and you can just simply say like, hey, I'd love to see like what you do every day, and then post daily, or just say like, hey, like, love the videos, post when you want, post when you got good content, or when you feel like you got some stuff, and then we'll just go from there. I'll just see what you guys want to see, and then I'll base it off of that. I mean, ultimately, it is my channel. I can do like pretty much whatever the fuck I want with it. I mean, obviously to an extent, but I don't know. I like to hear feedback of what like people like to see and everything. So I'm pretty excited for this. So we'll definitely see how it goes. I'm really enjoying like having to just narrow it down and like just edit my videos, have fun filming it. It gives me something to do. It gives me something to occupy my time, especially since I'm in a long distance relationship. The more things that occupy my time, the better. And that's pretty much about it. By the way, every time I come back from Cincinnati, this is like right around my 30 minute mark, I go to this BP/Subway off of exit 84, London Mount Sterling, this one right here. I don't need gas or anything right now. I'm still doing pretty okay, as you can see, but I usually stop at this gas station like over here. But that's basically it. People are super nice. It's usually when I start needing gas. I don't know if I'm, no, I don't think I'm getting pulled over. I think he's getting someone else. I'm gonna put my phone down here because he like whipped around pretty quickly and all that stuff. So, yeah, he's coming up on my right. Over lanes and just kind of roll behind him, but I don't know what is going on. So adrenaline's pumping a little bit on that one. So as soon as I moved behind the Stady, he started moving over, and I was like, shit. So I moved over, and then I switched back lanes again, and then I saw that there are two more Stadies up on the side of the road, so I switched lanes back over. I don't know what they're trying to do or what's going on, but they are in the mindset of not fucking around, it seems. So I am just going to chill out for the rest of my drive until I get in an area where I'm familiar with where cops are and where cops aren't. I mean, not that I'm not through here, but they are out for blood right now, so I'm just gonna chill for right now. So I am almost home. I got about 15 minutes left. I'm on 315, and I'm excited because I can't wait to be off the road. Can't wait to simply end the video when I get home and then edit it and probably upload it tonight. We'll see. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow morning. Should have work in the morning, so I'm not 100% sure. I'll figure it out. But almost home. I'll end the video as soon as I get home. Well, on that note, I'm home. I've actually been home for a hot minute now, but I just want to end the video here and leave you guys with the content that I filmed today, because I do have work in like a couple hours, and I just want to relax and just chill out before work, listen to some music, edit this video, and get it uploaded either tonight or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow, most likely. Depends on how the editing and exporting and stuff goes, because I did have some issues with that yesterday, but I don't know why. I have plenty of phone storage and I have plenty of iCloud storage, and it still didn't let me export. Maybe it's because I was filming in too high quality, I'm not sure. I toned that back down on the camera as far as like everything else going, but other than that, I'm gonna end the video. Have a great night, great day, afternoon, whatever you're doing. Keep your chin up, stay motivated, stay happy, stay healthy. I will see you guys in the next video.